Okay. I need to find a tavern. So we're gonna do Alfyn Chapter 4 today. Have I got that right in the title? Yes, I do. Alright. So I need to quickly get rid of Hunnet. Oh. Sure, let's get some banter. Wait, Primrose? Primrose is not even in my party. How are we getting banter? I know she's like in the tavern right now, but that's kind of weird. Anyways, we're back. I did a little bit of grinding today. Just like, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I think I got like 1 or 2 levels. Well, maybe like 3 or 4 levels. Nothing too crazy. I keep running into a bunch of dungeons that I never did, that I want to do, but I don't want to do them off screen. So I just kind of leave them alone. And there's my conundrum there. I was in one of the dungeons, and I got to a point where the boss probably was, and it actually gave me a prompt saying like, hey, you know, are you sure you want to go up here? Because there might be a boss. And I was like, oh, okay, you know, wait for the stream or something like that. Wait, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna have to do Alfyn's quest line, or final quest, with basically 3 people. Basically 3 people. It's gonna be rough. Cyrus is finally gonna get his dancing lessons. Oh man. Sayest thou. Shall we dance? Back in school, I don't remember if it was musical theater or children's theater. It was one of the theater ones though. Actually, that looks about like 5 levels. No, I didn't count the levels that I got yesterday. Alright, Therian. Can't I give you Werner's? Not even in the party anymore. Or maybe if I... Oh? I thought I could steal... Like last time I thought I could steal equipment off of other people. I guess not. Oh. Give you that. That. I don't need him to have a really good... Basically, I just need him to have a really good dagger. Give you whatever we can give you. Any other speed item? He can actually use some HP. Holy moly, is he behind on HP? I actually realized that I have Cyrus. He has 1,000 HP necklace on. That dude is squish-tacular. Oop, squish. So we'll go ahead and rest real quick. Get on that. And then I actually found out how to get this purple chest. So while I'm here, I'm gonna grab this purple chest. We're gonna go fight some suckers. Took me forever to figure out how to get this chest. Forever.
You won't feel a thing.
Let's just run away. Not waste any time. And it's right here. Can you believe it? Alright, I feel like that's not even worth. Alright. Don't let me down, Alfyn. I need this quest to be amazing. By amazing, I just mean not horrible. Alright, in Saintsbridge, Alfyn used his talents to save the life of a thief named Miguel, but as soon as the man could walk again, he kidnapped and wounded an innocent boy. Was Alfyn wrong to believe what he believed? Was Ogun right? Are some lives truly not worth saving? Alfyn looked to the sky. Tell me, what would you have done? But there was no answers to be found. So, with self-doubt festering in his heart, Alfyn arrived in the town of Orwell.
You know,
Line's a little low on my end. You know what? There is one thing that I haven't changed. Or looked at. Looks to be okay. It's still hot. My World of War. Oh, speaking of that, I need to put down Battle.net. My World of Warcraft subscription is dying. I think tomorrow. Haven't decided if I'm going to resubscribe yet. And remember, I already own Battle for Azeroth. So, no, precarious situation here. I don't know. I mean, if I'm going to be playing... I don't know. If I'm going to be playing Graveyard Keeper on stream, there'll definitely be a lot of downtime.
let's go.
You know, I'll just be playing it on stream, you know, for an hour and a half or so. Probably more than that, but I can play World of Warcraft on the side, right?
Fair and well.
Right?
Huh?
Just ate something, you know? You're just letting it pass for an experimental purpose. Oh, I think the new Hearthstone expansion came out today. Which is pretty crazy.
Gadzooks.
Gadzooks.
I'm coming in.
The hells?
Excuse me.
So yeah, the Hearthstone expansion came out today. And I want to play it. I haven't played it. I didn't really even play the last one. I'm like one of those few people that actually like Hearthstone as a game. It does have problems. Very big and glaring problems. But it's still an enjoyable and fun game to play. Even more so when you actually have a deck that has all the cards that you want. Oh. You got twice the help.
I'll be on my way. Forgive me.
Whoa.
Hmm. Game looks pretty. Might have to add it to your library. It's a very pretty game. I'll have to give it that.
Howdy.
Most definitely.
You.
I said a while back that I don't think I've ever seen, let alone played, a game that looks anything like this. I kind of hold that art style pretty high up there. I wonder if Ogun gonna be our enemy. Like a nice guy though.
Mind if we shoot the breeze?
I think not.
Ho ho! Shot down. Now it's going to be a competition to see who can heal the most people the quickest.
Well now.
Should I just take bets right now that Ogun's evil? Doesn't seem like an evil guy yet. Heck was that?
Let me see it.
Yeah, he's up to something. Alrighty.
Alfyn.
So far, Alfyn's questline has just been kind of like flat. It hasn't really gone down, hasn't really gone up. It's just, you know, it's just been okay. I think that's what I have written down for all of his chapters, in fact. Just okay. Let's see. Alfyn, yep. Just okay for everything. It's fine, Alfyn. You're cool, man. You're cool. Libation. Always with the big words. I really hope that I can actually essentially three-man this final boss, or well, final boss of this chapter. I have a little bit of faith, not much. Go and save because I like saving. And let's trigger the next phase. Let's trigger the next phase. My good man. You know, one of the things I didn't do
How are
that
you?
I might have should have done is go back inside the room and see if that triggered something with all the injured people.
Well,
Sorry
It's pretty
about that.
rare, but sometimes you get rewarded for doing things like that. Especially when they give you a scene, you know, where something suspicious might have happened.
Whoa.
Not down again. Dude is 0 for 2.
Hmm.
Ah.
You don't
Starting to
say.
sound like Peter Burke in White Collar as he's talking to Neil Caffrey. Or maybe Mozzie. I think I mentioned that. I don't think of in this playthrough, but another playthrough. A good game. Or, not a game. Good TV show. Until it wasn't a good TV show. Then it was just like an okay TV show. But it had some really nice moments in it.
Oh?
And it was actually one of those shows that managed to finish its storyline rather than just get canceled on a cliffhanger. I hate when that happens.
Ah.
Looking at you, Stargate Universe. For all the crap you got, we're still a really good show. You were really going places, and you had like great momentum too. Like you just started getting your stride in season 2, and then you were just gone. What was Amazon Video then? I couldn't just save Stargate
The answer is
Universe.
no.
Come on, man. Oh, man. So many good shows long gone. Alright, let's go with another bold prediction. What if Ogun is someone important to Alfyn's past? Maybe the person that he's actually looking for all this time? Maybe Ogun might be like his father or some sort of other relative, perhaps.
Hey yo.
You know, just throwing out random ideas out there. What show are we talking about here?
Oh?
The first show was White Collar. It's the show about a thief who gets caught by the FBI, and he makes a deal to make himself a confidential informant and helps them on various art thefts and art crimes, basically, for the White Collar division. Hence the name White Collar. And then Stargate Universe,
The hells?
which is Stargate show, but it's kind of, you know, like in space and stuff like that, and they're like stranded. It's been a while since I've seen it. I should watch it again, but they're in space, they're stranded, and they're basically just trying to survive on this special spaceship. I don't remember what it's called. But, you know, it started off a little rocky. But towards the end of season 1, you know, it's like, okay, you know, you needed a season to get there. And it was on the Sci-Fi channel. And Sci-Fi was like, okay, you know, we gave you that season, you know, you could have done better, but we see where this can go. We're gonna give you a second season. Second season started, and you know, it started off kind of rocky, but it started getting progressively better, and
The fact is,
was getting really, really good and really, really great. And then the season ended, and it was canceled. And thus the woes of life. Other shows. Now I gotta bring out my spreadsheet. Uh-oh. And yes, I do have a spreadsheet of all the TV shows that I like watching. And whether they're still on air, where I left off episode-wise, what network they're on. That is a thing for me, yes. Poison Slash. Invasion 80. That's pretty good. Exploit Weakness might be pretty good, actually. Can't watch anything other than
You're too kind.
EOTS. Game of Thrones? It's Game of Thrones, man. That show is the bomb diggity.
Just doing my job.
The absolute bomb diggity. I'll be watching that one too.
Hey, feeling all right?
You.
What's the matter?
Now, what are you doing just throwing out my business like that?
Afraid the answer is no.
Come on now.
I'm definitely looking forward to the next season of Game of Thrones. That'll be out next year. I'm ready for it. It has made a decline. Started off fantastical. And, you know, it was on the rise. Then it kind of, you know, it's like, okay, you know, we gonna chill right here. Okay. Okay, you know, then you're going down a little bit. Oh, you're going up. Okay, you know, you're going down. And it's been kind of going down from there. But I like the show so much, there's no way I'm going to stop watching it. I'm in for the long run. Ride or die. You want to scrap, sucker?
Huh?
Peaked in season 6. 7 was kind of meh. Basically all the seasons that involved Dorne, where those were not, well, every scene that involved Dorne was just not that great. And by not that great, I mean kind of low tier, especially when compared to everything else.
Son of a...
I don't remember which one was season 6. It's been a while. For like every season except for I think the last 2, I went back and watched the entirety of Game of Thrones. But with the last 2, I was just like, all right, you know, it was only like a year ago that I watched all of this again. It's kind of like cemented in my brain. But now after taking like 2-3 years off from watching the previous seasons, I'm gonna have to go through and watch them again. Get caught up again for the finale. How do you feel, Narv, about the finale being like 6 episodes or something like that? 7 episodes? How do you feel about that? Because I'll tell you this. I'm not thrilled about it.
Hi.
The most recent season, I feel like that
What the?
that had a lot of problems that could have been resolved. They spent more time fleshing them out, which meant more episodes. Each episode will last about 90 minutes or so. Yeah. But does that really make up for the lost episodes, though? We got some, like, sawing going on nearby.
I'll be on my way.
Alright, Ogun's definitely hiding something. We're gonna find out. Get that travel banner going. Alright, with a ridiculous budget each episode? Really? Is that going... Oh, I mean, was the budget ever really our issue with Game of Thrones? I feel like they've always had pretty good special effects, pretty good set design, pretty good costume design. You know, their green screen work is pretty top tier. I can't really think of any situations where I'm like, the show needs more money in that regard. I feel like the writing and maybe the pacing, basically everything that involves the script or the screenplay is where things needed to be fixed or tweaked. Perhaps a better word for it. I'm really curious how they're gonna wrap it up. There's a lot of stuff to wrap up. You only got 7 episodes. Let's go ahead and steal all this, even though we don't need it. Slow motion. Hey, there's a treasure chest in here. Can't steal from the sick, eh? Tragic. Don't even mention food to me. I have no appetite. Why wasn't that in the thing? Come on, man. Let's go ahead and save real quick. I haven't saved in a little bit. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm a little worried about them being able to wrap it up. But I have faith. You can do a Game of Thrones. If they wrap things up reasonably, I'm cool. I heard that they're gonna do a spin-off for it, which would also be kind of cool.
Aye.
Hard to predict. Do you have a good feeling? Okay. Got a lot of faith. And you know, I might be throwing out the criticism quite a bit. You know, I have faith in the show too. You know, where a lot of people were saying the most recent season was bad, I was just saying, you know, like, I still enjoyed it. There were some inconsistencies. There were some issues. There were things that stretched,
But
you know, our ability to believe that that could actually happen. But it, you know, it was still Game of Thrones and it was still entertaining to watch. So, in the end, the final season could be critically and objectively
Criminy.
not very good, but I'm sure I'll still like it anyway. It's kind of the same thing with the Star Wars prequels. Star Wars 1 through 3. I think those are objectively not good movies. I still liked watching them though. Yeah, they should have spent a little more time writing a decent script. Well, I feel like they've had a lot of time for this last season. So if there's a moment to really hone in the writing and get it to the level that it needs to be, this is it. They had, what, like 2-3 years until it releases, basically?
It can't be.
Dun dun dun. Look, man, you're just healing people with herbs. You ain't gotta go that deep into it. Alright, what other shows I have here? I mentioned Suits quite a few times. I really like Suits. The 100. Now that's a show that I think, if you were to like look at the promo art for the 100, and then you look at the premise of the show, you'd see those two things and you'd say, this show is stupid. Like some teeny bopper show that, you know, just a bunch of little kids doing stupid stuff.
That stubborn bastard.
But it's a lot more than that. It's a bigger show than you could ever imagine it to be.
Ain't there nothing in here that'll help at a time like this? Ah, what a mess. Been too busy to clean it out all this time. Hogan is determined to die. That's the answer he's come to, after a long and harrowing journey. What right do I have to think I know better? Besides, what could I do for him anyhow? I barely managed to get by as it is. How do I even go about fixing a busted soul? I'm just one man. One small, insignificant man. Damn it all.
This game kind of has a levels issue when it comes to the voice acting. Some of it's just like really, really low, and some of it's normal. Meanwhile, the music is always perfect.
A letter?
To my dear friend Alfyn. When you find this letter, no doubt you'll be off in some far-flung village somewhere. I was more than happy to urge you on in your journey, but truth be told, I was just a bit worried about you. Worried that along the way, you'd find someone and take on all their pain and suffering as your own. You've always had a sensitive streak after all. But, should you ever find yourself losing the courage of your convictions, remember what we learned together.
Zeph?
I cut that off a little too soon, but you got it. He said Zeph.
Zeph, you're back!
That I am, Nina.
Is something the matter?
Nothing you need worry yourself about. Alf.
I don't know how necessary that scene was.
I've always admired your selflessness. In helping others, you think nothing of yourself. In that sense, you're the best apothecary and the best friend anyone could ask for. You have nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. So go out there, Alf, and do what you feel is right. With your heart at ease and your head held high. P.S. This is far too embarrassing to say in person, so I'll just hide this letter underneath all your stuff.
Thanks. We got that, man.
That idiot. Just reading that, my face is as red as a beet. Thanks, buddy. I really got myself worked up over nothing, didn't I? I know what I need to do, and God's be damned if anyone will keep me from doing it. Ain't that right, Seth? I'll show everyone what I believe in. Including you, wherever you are. And you too, Ogun. Just you wait.